let's see, where can I set you guys? Oh, it's way better. Ooh, there we go. What is up? Can't read that one message. There we go. Now we're getting some people. What's up, everybody? What's up? Sitting at the bus stop waiting for my boy. What's up, Cameron? What's up, Robert? No, this is still the black truck. No, white truck is not going to be around for a while, but I can't wait to do that project. What is up? All right, so we got some updates. Good news, bad news, kind of thing. I mean, it's decent news considering, the whole situation, but good news, bad news. So for the guys that are here earlier, let's explain. So we got a good company, finally found somebody, they've been talking about these guys for a while now. And so my initial plan was to go out there to Indiana and meet up, do all the paperwork and whatnot. It's the weekend now. He ended up having a truck that broke down in Florida. I was going to help and go get it, but because I waited too long, I wouldn't have been able to... whoops, give me one. All right, there we go. How many people? All right. So because I waited too long, I was like, I won't be able to get to it this weekend. I'd be able to head out tonight to Orlando, go get this truck. But I guess the customer wanted it delivered like ASAP, so it wouldn't have worked out. So rather than going out to Indiana waiting for him, we can't do paperwork till Monday anyway. We're pretty much just gonna go. Yeah, Indiana's dead from what I've noticed right now. I don't know how local stuff, but yeah, so I was gonna head over there. I was just gonna dead over, but because I had 2 loads that would have went down into Florida, but the brokers are kind of like iffy and whatnot. So basically I'll be working. I'm not going back on the road ever. Hector, by the way, I'm literally doing local from now on. So we're setting it up that come Monday, we can start booking stuff and basically I get to be a local driver. So going to be doing pretty much anything that pays. I'm working on trying to get a trailer, like a 20-foot trailer for freight. Still going to do power only, and we're also going to incorporate cars into that. Probably just going to go ahead and get the lease agreement for the truck or the trailer that I have now. So power only, cars, and freight. We're going to try to do all 3, basically whatever pays, and try to be home every day. Indiana and Ohio. Yeah, so that's basically the scoop for you guys. Everything's good, so we're going to do all our paperwork electronically, which is going to be a lot easier, so I don't have to go to Indiana. But I'll probably make a trip out there eventually anyway. But, yeah, basically, I think I have a load on Sunday for someone personal. Kids getting off the bus and whatnot. Liam, we're on live. You want to take that mask off? We don't wear those in here.
Of course.
You got lucky. We were going to go to Indiana.
School is... Guess what?
Sonic Transport. Never heard of them. What's up, Noah? What's up, Chesta?
Are we going home?
Yeah, we're going to go home, but we're on live now. So I was actually going to... The point was to grab Liam tonight, and we were going to head straight to Indiana. We're not going to be able to do that. I was just going to deadhead over there and deadhead back and then start booking stuff on Monday because I couldn't find anything tonight that was really going to take me out of Indiana. There was like 2 loads and they were Monday to Friday. For the area that I'm running, this radiator is actually still even more stupid efficient. So basically, like, I'm still having issues where if I'm just driving and it's like 40 degrees outside, the thing, it'll warm up, but then it'll come back down to like 160. So definitely, actually, I need to cover part of that radiator as well. So I pulled 15,000 pounds the other day, with like the truck and trailer setup on, yeah, my trailer and my, the dually and the CRV were both on it, weighs about 15,000 and it pulled it fine. So we're going to be messing with the VGT controller a little bit more. I need to get thicker springs to hold it open a little bit longer. And Michael, says, hey, by the way, So we'll have it open longer and it'll be a lot more efficient. Right now, it spools great, that 15 PSI number, and then it wants to open completely. So it's kind of more laggy up top. So we're going to be taking care of that. Also, I knew these springs weren't going to be permanent because I knew that over time, like, heat was definitely going to warp them. But we got the idea down. So we have idea 1. We're going to go with idea 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then keep going. Once it's perfect, then we'll start messing with the exhaust brake. So I'm thinking that I want to get like a little like push-pull electric motor that I can have it all the way open and have spring pressure on it, and then have the spring pressure as it closes, then it'll go into exhaust brake, and then the spring can have it, like that little motor can rest on it. I'd have to draw something up so it sounds better in my head. But, or we have a little electric motor push it into exhaust brake. I don't know which route I want to go yet, but it's definitely going to be electronic. How's exhaust brake? Yeah. What company? I will go over company and whatnot once like everything's official and whatnot. So we're going to be doing, we'll be doing this all on Monday. So, summertime, just run it how it is. If I ever have any issues with cooling, I'd just get another radiator, but I've never really had problems with cooling, so I'm not super worried about it. But it's one of those things you got to do it with, like, play it by ear, basically. Uh, 12 valve fully dressed. I couldn't give you an exact weight, but I do believe that they are over 1,000. I'm not sure what a 7.3 weighs, but a V8 diesel should weigh a lot more, I would think. Let's see. What's up? So that engine I did have sold. There's a guy out in Chicago. I'm waiting on his message back. He wanted to try to find a way to come out and get it, and I was like, maybe I'll take it out to him. So we'll see. I sent him a message earlier. I haven't gotten a response back. So I'm going to start driving here. Give me a second. This is about to connect to Bluetooth. Give it a second. There it goes. Yeah, I figured it was over 1,200, but hopefully no music plays. So yeah, basically that's your guys' little update. I'm not sure. I haven't filmed anything today. I didn't film anything yesterday. I don't know what I'm going to do for content right now because I really don't have anything going on. Nice. Yeah, the aftermarket ones can definitely be iffy, but I don't know. I'm actually running one from a big block, which with the OEM 12 valves, they are, and let me know if the noise gets a little weird, they only go up to a 180. So, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to Indiana or not. How much are you going to charge? I don't know. I'll tell you the truth, I don't know what I'd charge to deliver the motor. Just because I want to talk to the guy first and see if he wants me to do that. So, we'll see. I mean, it's hard to say if I could get something coming back or if I could just get out to the company to lease paperwork in person, then I'm not worried about it. I mean, I would have probably, to go to Chicago, I mean, just pay for the fuel and the motor already, just sell the motor. I'm good with that. Like, shouldn't cost me like $500 to get over there. Yeah, no content, no money. I mean, I kind of try to do these live streams too, because it's like, if I don't have any content, I like to do the live streams so I can interact with you guys, but I also I do get some money out of the live streams, not as much, but we still do make a little bit off of it, so it's kind of nice, and I get to, you know, sit around and BS with you guys, so. What all do you need to drive for them? For who? Or what, the company I'm under? 12 valve weighs 1,100, 7.3 weighs 920. Wow, that's impressive that it's that light. What's up, Chris? No, you're not too late. I've only been here for 10. What's up?
So, is this the white truck?
No, we're going to the white truck now, actually.
How do you get it to work?
It needs a motor.
So,
So once the common rail engine sells, I will be on the lookout for a 12 valve engine. This thing is so smoky. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear that. love the sound of this thing. Yeah, I don't, like, I want to start working on the white truck now, but I don't want to, like, take it and get it cleaned until the bed is off of it and sold. So if anybody wants a clean southern bed for $1,000, come and get it. I mean, I don't even care if I gotta wash it for you, but like, $1,000 bed, everything's good on it except there's one bit of damage on the one corner. But it's other than that, it's a good bed. It's something easy to fix. So, it's 50 degrees here. I quit last Saturday. I quit. Common rail 5.9 for the win. Yeah, no, I like my 12 valves. I've had my common rails, and they're definitely a lot more expensive to maintain depending on the situation. I mean, you get lucky with them. I like the common rails. I'm not a fan of electronics and running E-logs. Yeah, the new turbo is minty. I love it. Yeah, diesels. I'm gonna go over what I paid for that white truck eventually, and you guys will see exactly why I bought it. But I mean, I didn't like get it for like almost next to nothing. I definitely paid a decent price for it, but I think for what it was a fair price. And my situation, it just made sense. This transmission is absolute butter. Absolutely love the new transmission, and it's only got 250,000 miles on it. So,
250,000.
let me pull in here. I'm about to pull into the storage unit, so I'll turn the truck off and whatnot so you guys can hear me better. Pulling up. Whew. All right. Whew. I don't know if that turbo sound is coming through, but yeah, we got a heat wave up here. It was 65 earlier. At least my thing said that. I don't know if that was true or not, but it said it.
Where's the white cool truck?
Chassis cab 3500. That's awesome.
I just saw buckle.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what we got going on, because I didn't show you guys the load the other day either. Like, I kind of filmed that little BS video of me pulling the 15K, but I'm like, then I realized I never actually got out and did a walk around of it. I was in such a hurry.
I just saw buckle.
Are you going to put a flatbed on that white truck? No, absolutely not. It's getting a single wheel bed. Single wheel bed with mega cab flares.
I just saw buckle.
No, I never did a botched delivery. I don't know why. I never understood with the internet thing. Like, people like to make shit up for no reason, and it just makes no sense to me, but whatever. I found a company that works better for my situation, and I took it. So if you guys had the text messages and actually saw what actually happens in the real world, those people would understand why I quit. Which I'm not going to say anything bad about anybody either, because like, we're still on good terms and everything, or at least I believe so. But yeah, I left because my situation, it doesn't make sense to be working there when I have a company closer that'll let me do something else. So let's see. Houston says hi. Do a before and after cleaning video on the white truck. Yes. So white truck is here. Excuse me, Liam. Right there behind me. So I'll tell you what, somebody gets that bed sold, and the second that thing gets dropped off and I get a minute, I will take this truck and I will go get it washed. 100%.
Did you clean it?
No, I'm nowhere near 15,000 on that truck. Jeez.
Did you clean the truck inside?
No, it's still a mess inside too. Love the white truck, just neat. Yeah, I'll wash it as soon as I get that bed sold. Turbo sounds great. Got two F3 7.3s, selling one or possibly both. Get a dually. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 7.3s, but I know some people are. I know a lot of people are, but I also know a lot of people that don't like them. Yeah, the white one's an 05. I have a lube plate on my fifth wheel now. No, that's it, buddy. Yeah, I have a lube plate on mine right now. So let me see. Let me flip you guys around. Here's the CRV and here's the white truck. So you guys, I'm gonna show you guys how clean. Like, if you guys look underneath this bed, look how clean that is. Like, seriously. There is not a speck of rust under this bed. The only downside to this bed here, which obviously I don't have a tailgate or a bumper. Let me come around to the other side. The only downside to this bed is right here. This is it right here. This is the little bit of damage that's on it. And here's the inside of the bed. It does have a gooseneck hole. Looks like there was a few holes, but like I said, it's 1,000 is what I'm asking for it. And we'll go from there. So like I said, also these wheels with these tires are gonna go on this truck as soon as I get fuel cleavers for this. So that's basically the goal. This is gonna have mega cab flares, but instead of this, you guys can see, I'm gonna get a single wheel bed for this one and the mega cab flare, so I don't have to do any body work. So, but as soon as that bed sells, I'll clean it. You guys can see in here, no engine, no tranny. Transmission has been great. CRV, this thing, I went and I basically had it sold, and then it decided the transmission wants to start leaking, and I'm like, great, I'm not selling it like that unless somebody knows about it and wants to buy it like that. I put it up for 3. Transmission started leaking. I don't mind fixing it. I will fix it before it sells unless somebody absolutely wants it like that, but it still runs and drives. So I just don't want to be the one to sell it like that and have somebody mad at me over something minor. So it's like I might just hold on to it. But somebody wants it like that, let me know. But I do want to get it fixed first. So I'm going to get back in the truck because it is kind of cold out here. You coming? Throw it back in there. So, let's see. What comments did I miss? Let's see. What's up, Drew? Yeah, California, probably. No, I want to go over pricing and everything, but I'm not going to do that until the project goes. Yeah, so a lot of times too, like, people need to realize with the breakdowns is anything that's happened is pretty minor. The only thing is, like, from a YouTuber standpoint, I kind of have to make a big deal about it because the breakdowns physically have helped grow the channel. And even though they suck, it's not something you want to have happen. It's one of those things that does make good content and it grows the channel and it pays for itself to happen. Granted, I could probably go over all this stuff and make sure that nothing happens, but at the same time, I'm also pretty cheap, so it's probably not going to happen. But it's all quick, simple stuff. At the end of the day, I've only really had 2 real breakdowns this entire year.
What is this?
So don't touch that. That is expensive. I will take that out of your lunch money, boy.
What is it? What is it?
It's a dash camera. Don't ever touch things without asking. Bam. So, I told not to touch it. There we go. Stay off. I didn't hook it up yet. I got a dash camera, by the way. Black Dodge is an 04. A late model 04. Always had a good luck with 7.3s. Had 99% or 99 24 valve sport. I don't like the 24 valves with the VP pumps. They had some issues too with fuel pressure and electronics even. They were fun. Yeah, no, that white truck, I am definitely excited about that project, and I own that truck outright, title in hand. I'm not doing anything with it other than rebuilding it. I'm not selling it. I'm parting part of it out, but then the parts that I'm parting out, I'm replacing with the parts that I want. So, what's up, Josh? Yeah, white truck is going to get the things that the black truck should have got. Like, the black truck's going to be more of a toy and a workhorse. And the white truck is going to be basically a mileage. Like, I'm going to put a bed in the back. If I'm going to go on a long haul trip, the white truck is going to be set up for that. I want no breakdowns in that white truck. I want 100% perfect maintenance. I want no cheaping out on parts, none of that stuff like I do the black truck. The black truck can be basically figure out if something works. If it works, do it on the white truck. If it doesn't work, don't do it on the white truck. That's going to be pretty much the logic there. So
This is a parts truck.
yeah, he'll probably he'll sleep in his truck. He said he doesn't mind sleeping in the front seat. Under 10. Yeah, definitely under 10, Hector, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else.
No.
Putting airbags on the rear of the white truck. Yes. What's up, John?
That should turn off. That should turn off, definitely.
Yeah. No, I definitely, I've said it many times. I definitely do appreciate the people that actually watch because I've wanted to be a YouTuber forever. I love sharing my life and my experiences, and the fact that this many people are actually interested in watching this stuff is definitely mind-blowing to me. And it's awesome because the things that I like to haul things, I like to wrench on things, I like to build things, I like to get creative, I love welding, I love doing all that stuff. And it's like, then to find out I can post those videos online and people are actually interested in them. So that's something that I'm very grateful about, and it's just ultimately, I mean, I can't thank people enough for watching. It's like, I get it, like each individual viewer, you guys look at yourself as, oh, I'm just one viewer, but it's like when you guys put yourself in a group, to see that like videos are getting 10, 20, 30,000 views at times, it's crazy. I peaked, I think the 1 month I had, my analytics say 444,000, but I had it in between 1 month, like halfway through a month and halfway through the other month. It was like 480,000 views my videos got in a 30-day period or 28-day period. It was crazy. What's up, Paul? Yeah, no. When the guy messaged me about this one, I was like, I'm on that, because I was about to buy a wedge trailer at the same time, and then the guy didn't have the title. This has the title, so super happy about that. I'm glad to actually own the thing. I just need to go get it registered and everything, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to do that until I want to be CDL when that gets registered, because I'm going to get a portion tags for that. So I think with my Kaufman trailer, it'll put it at 32. I think it was 32.5 would be the apportion tag. Appreciate you, John. What's up, Ramen? So, what's up, Hunt? No, white truck's getting a single wheel bed with mega cab flares. The reason I'm selling this bed and getting a single wheel bed is so that I don't have to do the body work that I have to on the black truck. So I wish that I would have just got a different bed for the black truck, but once summertime comes, I'll have the body work done. So, does DOT look to see if your truck or any truck is deleted? I have never had an issue with it, and I know many people run deleted straight pipe trucks and never have an issue. DOT has nothing to do with emissions. That's strictly the EPA. There is a website for that. They actually announce when they're going to be at like certain weigh stations, and that's what you got to look out for is the EPA. Also, don't make your truck smoky. If you're going to make your truck smoky, it's going to be very obvious. When I'm pulling, I pretty much don't have my truck smoky, but when I'm just personal, no DOT numbers, I don't care. So yeah, press the like button. Finish paying off the Kaufman. So no, I owe, I believe, like $4,500 on it. I got to make another payment today because it is Friday. So it'll be paid off in about 4 months. I'm just going to go ahead and do the lease agreement on that. So I'm going to try to do anything in the Pennsylvania, Virginia, Ohio, New Jersey, Maryland, and Delaware. I'm going to be sticking, also West Virginia. I'm going to be sticking to that area. I want to be home daily. Still going to stick with, I'm going to try to do power only, a couple of loads. I'm going to do some car loads, and I'm going to do some freight loads. I need to find a freight trailer. I want to find, like, I like what Chris Ward's got going on. He's got a 20-foot flatbed, and I'm kind of thinking about grabbing, like, the same setup. Give me 1 second.
Just in a different way.
Ooh. Give me 1 second. Fiance is asking me. My other phone's broken, and I got to go find it so I can go buy another phone, but give me 1 second here. Alright, there we go. Now I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to tell the fiance I would like grilled cheese tonight. Straight pipe. Yeah, I like mine. So, the thing with the straight pipe is, like, everybody thinks a straight pipe's going to be super loud. With a VGT turbo, it really shuts your exhaust up. And then you couple that with a 12 valve, and it really shuts it up even more. A 12 valve is super quiet, and then you put the VGT on there, and you close the vanes most of the way, and, like, this thing is so quiet on the inside. I don't have any ventilation in the back. Like, it's just an open back wall. Like, there's two little squares. So, it definitely makes a little bit more noise now, but if I put the blankets back there, there's no drone at all. What's up, Chad? Don't worry, I'll be here for a minute. I would think DF and newer would be the main target, 13 and up. Yeah, I feel like they are, but EPA is the one that is going for it. Don't care about the smoke. My DPF is cracked and it's cheaper to delete. Yes, exactly. Delete it. It's just a lot of guys like to make their truck smoky. This truck, I'll admit, is definitely a little bit smoky just because I have it tuned right now for like maximum power. And I don't have an EGT gauge, and I don't care what my EGTs are. I just don't care. Ignorance is bliss. If it blows up because of EGTs, whatever. But I've been running 1800 degrees every single day that I've been hauling, and I've never had an issue. But the key is to not hold it there. I don't hold it that high, but I'll definitely touch it for a good, 5-10 seconds at a time. So, are you ever looking for inventories? What do you mean? 01 F250 73, 160,000 miles. What are you doing? Are you trying to pop that bag?
No.
You know, it sucks because the truck is ready to go. 100%. Like, there's no issues minus an air filter. Oh, investors? No. I have not. I mean, I really don't want to deal with anything to do with that. Yeah, EGTs are just numbers. That's basically my logic. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know what EGTs are, it's just exhaust gas temperature. Aluminum melts at like 1200 degrees. So no, the little springs on the prototype are still good. Because I have one pushing and one pulling. So like one's trying to pull back and the other one's trying to push them together. So it's working out, but I want more tension on it is all. I want it to stay closed for a lot longer than it is. So like I can hit, I think the other day I peaked it at like 15 PSI at 1500 RPMs, which is just nuts. So I want more boost. At 1500 RPMs, I want to see if I can do like 20 to 22 PSI, which people are probably going to be like, dude, you're going to blow a head gasket. And I'm just over here like, yeah. So I am head studded now. So I've actually never been checked for off-road diesel. I've never run off-road diesel, but I've run like automatic tranny fluid. I've run basically anything. I've run it all, other than off-road diesel. See you later, Paul. Appreciate you for sticking around as long as you did. Who makes this? I have no idea. Little TPMS. These things are nice, and it's telling me that every one of my tire pressures are low because of it, because it's cold. You'll be driving down the road, and each individual sensor, one will go off, you'll click it, one will go off, you'll click it again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way, and it's like, damn, shut up. Like, I know my tire pressures are low. Yeah, automatic tranny fluid, the trans fluid itself will burn. It's the additives in it, like all that stuff, that will not. So it's just one of those, hopefully that stuff gets caught in the filter. I don't personally care. I've never had an issue with it. I just clean my filter a little bit more than most would, and there you go. So anybody else have any questions? Anybody want to see something? Anybody have advice? Anybody have recommendations, content ideas for the weekend? Because right now I don't have a video for tomorrow. I'm pretty much just going to upload this, and if I don't have any work by tomorrow, I should definitely like film something for tomorrow for Sunday. So
that's weird. Yeah,
no, I ain't running that red diesel. I don't feel like getting caught with that stuff.
Daddy, how is it?
Yeah, I'm trying. So here, Liam, step it, boy. I'm gonna set this back where it belongs. I'm going to try to get more content with that. If it was warmer, I would definitely invite people over to do, like, I'll do mechanic work again. I would definitely. Richard, I thought it was higher than that. I know some states, they'll actually roll your miles back to 0 and fine you for that. So, but yeah, I'm going to try to do, we have drop shackles for the little red truck. He's got to recoup a lot of money. He spent quite a bit of money on that truck, so he's going to try to recoup some, so I can only film what I can film. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, let's see. What's your heaviest load? The heaviest I've ever grossed in this truck was 32,000 pounds. And that was PA to Florida. There's no proof it existed. And I think I deleted the scale ticket even. But 32,000 pounds. And it just does it. I was able to cruise 70 miles an hour. Other than the hills, yes, you do have to slow down a little bit for hills. But on the flats, you're doing 70 miles an hour all day. 52 thumbs up now, Paul. Appreciate you. Look for a truck like that, and I pretty much give up. Yeah. What's your go-to hair product? Don't shower for a week at a time. That's no, I'm kidding. Actually coming from my fiance, she's actually she was a hairstylist. She did, she has her license for all that stuff and whatnot. And she actually told me you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. And I kind of do that. And apparently that's really bad. I just run whatever she buys. I don't even look at it. I just run it. So what's up, Chevy? Doing great. Need some loads, but it looks like we'll be starting officially now Monday. Monday will be doing the paperwork. I'm going to try to book stuff going around locally. Sunday I should be moving something for Louie. I don't know if you're in here, but I should be moving something for him. Yeah, that was a little heavy. The truck was overloaded, but the trailer was not. So, but I'll be registered for 32.5 with the white truck. And if I get a CDL tandem dually trailer, which I don't know, I might down the road, they're $25K. So that would put it at like 36.5. So I might just register both these trucks at 37 and be done with it. But I don't think I'd ever get it that high up. What's Liam getting for Christmas? Now, I can't tell anybody that. Paul. Ever rebuilt a common rail injector? No. But I know someone who has a really good video on it. Optimal Welding. I don't know why he doesn't post videos anymore. I hate that he doesn't post videos anymore because his channel, it was such a relaxing, just calm environment. And I just love watching his videos. He just build shit, and I loved it. I don't know why he doesn't post anymore. No, I make my own fuel with whatever is in the barrel at my dad's house. I just dumped like a couple gallons of coolant in there the other day. I'll burn coolant in the truck. I don't care. So basically, as much oil, any tranny fluid, any coolant, I try to keep the coolant and water content lower, but I'll pretty much burn whatever. That's my making of fuel. Yeah, I actually have my other phone broken. I gotta go find it and take it in. I have a Galaxy S9 that broke, so I gotta go. I'm gonna take this phone and move it to my backup phone and then go buy another phone. This phone, absolutely hate it. Screen is so easy to crack. My S9 was a tank. This thing, I got a little bit, there's this crack right there on my screen. It's cracked. There's a nice hole in it from the welder. No, the 47 doesn't have enough gears in my opinion. 6-speed is nice. 4-speed is just brutal. Wow. Class 6 felony for more than 20 gallons of red dye. That's insane. Appreciate you, K Ford. What's the story with the shop? You work on stuff, often see other vehicles. So yeah, okay, so a lot of people have asked about the shop. So basically, my dad, he owned CMP Automotive. He started that business when it was like 95, I believe he started that business, because I was born in 94. And he ran that all the way up until we decided to start the towing company. That was my idea. Not the greatest thing in the world because of who we were buying stuff from, but story for another day. And so he moved from that building to the other building. I forget, I think it was like 2018 or 2019. We moved over to the old Pi Transmissions building. And then he finally sold out the rest of his share. He sold CMP Automotive. He owned that. I got rid of, like, I had no part of it once, I forget when I stopped. But he officially sold everything last year sometime. And then he decided to build the shop at his house and just for personal use. So what does a registration cost a year when you're registered at 37,000? I know at 26,000 it was like 500. I believe it was like 450 or 500 for a portion tags at 26,000 according to PA. I don't know what 37 is. Yeah. That dude built some great beds, and he started getting into tuning and whatnot, and he is just killing it. He probably has so much work and so much money from the other stuff, he doesn't care to post anymore. I've never had any issues with the makeshift fuel. Liam, who's cooler? Who do you like more, Mario, Sonic, or the Hedgehog?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Did I say that right? Oh, yeah. Okay, duh, I'm an idiot. Mario or Sonic the Hedgehog. You knew. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, your comment got split, that's why. So you said Sonic's cooler than Mario?
I like Sonic the Hedgehog more than Mario.
Okay, he likes Sonic. No, everything's good with the truck. Everything's good, ready to go. I have no issues other than I don't have an air filter on the truck, but I don't really care. We were going to go out to Indiana. Then he had a driver breakdown, and he's like, hey, do you mind running to Florida? I was like, no, I'll run to Florida, but I have to wait till Friday. Well, the guy wanted the load dropped off literally today, and I was like, yeah, that would be impossible. I could still grab it, but I wouldn't be there till Saturday dropping. And he was like, all right, I'll just get a Enterprise truck. So I was going to deadhead out today to Indiana, and we'll do paperwork tomorrow. But then he said, yeah, his lawyer and everything isn't available on Saturdays. So Monday is when we'll officially do everything, but we're just going to do it through email instead of me going out there. So, yeah. So besides that, everything's good. We're just waiting. Yeah, I know they will. I don't want to get into it like that insane. I need injectors, pulled valve cover after it ran away on me and scooped it, and no visible damage as it was able to choke it off before. Too much damage one. And I have injectors for sale. I have a whole motor for sale if it's an 05, 03 to 05. Yeah, common rails can last 1,000,000 miles. I've seen it happen. It didn't happen in my case, but it does happen occasionally. That's one of those aggressive maintenance. Oh, Chad, see, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Wow, that's, I mean, oof. The welding got flagged pretty hard on social media for selling stolen tunes and then having poor customer service. He got quiet after that. Yeah, his videos were great. The thing was, like, his beds and stuff were great. I was never the biggest fan of the tuning, but he did find out how to do like anti-lag and stuff, and I wanted to actually test that for him, but back at the time when we were just starting the towing company, I actually had literally no money back then because of how much money I dumped. I think I dropped, like, I had, when I started that, probably 15 grand, and that shit lasted like 2 weeks. So needless to say, I didn't have any money back then, and then I went 6 months without getting actual real payment, and just, oh man, it was brutal. But yeah, so I was going to test that out for him, and I never got the chance. Sonic for the win. Sonic is way faster. Yeah, he is. Yeah, hit the like button. I have like 20, 25 gallons of used oil if you want it. Depends on where you're at. I could dump it right in the tank.
Can we go outside?
Yeah, I'm selling that whole motor for $3. I had a guy that wanted it out in Chicago, and I told him, like, screw it. If he wants it, I'll come drop it off. But yeah, it's that whole motor out of the white truck. So, what's up, Scott? I've never been really asked for how experience be necessary, but coming from a YouTuber standpoint, RV Mafia, Chris, he was the one who started that. He was watching my videos for the longest time, and he made me an offer. At the time, I liked the offer, and that was about it. I never really went and looked for companies to lease under. People just have come to me. When Chris offered me, I had like 2 or 3 other companies that offered me, and I just liked his offer the best. And we ran it, and we were doing great for the longest time. But as I'm growing and learning more, I'm like, okay, I started with OTR. I was like, okay, great. Then I moved to car hauling. I was out for a little while, and I'm like, okay, great. Then I moved to being home every week. No, I actually started with the 32 footer. I did that. Then I moved to the true car hauling with the 3-car, home every week. And now I'm like, okay, now I want to finally, I set this goal all year. I want to be home every single day. So I found, he probably could have made it happen, but I found a company that's closer. They're only 9.5 hours away, and I'm good with that. So he also offered me these, like I said, everybody that I've ever been leased under or has offered me, I've never gone for somebody. They've always just come to me. So it's one of those. I'm sure there's plenty of people who wouldn't want to lease me on because of my videos, but then there's also other people that would absolutely love to. So the deal I got going now, I'll go over with you guys after everything's all set up and everything's good. So I just want to make sure before I put, like I said, same with RV Mafia, I don't want to put the name out for who I'm leasing under until I know that I'm going to give them a good name first. So that's why it took me months before I decided to let everyone know that's who I was leased under. Philly. I might be coming out to Philly on Sunday, so hit me up on Instagram. We'll see. Was a good offer for leasing under someone else. I seem to like that 15% mark, but there are companies that are 30%. So with RV Mafia, it started off at 20%, and that was it. Then it moved to 15%, and we cover our own insurance and pay a $25 filing fee every week for all the random apps and stuff. So with that 15%, then if you would deposit cash in, or if you would deposit the money for the company, you'd get 2% back. And if you dispatch it yourself, you'd get an extra 3%. So potentially 10% and paying your insurance. It was great. It worked out, but most people weren't going to do that. It is definitely a little low. So it's definitely nice that he was able to keep it that low for the guys that have been there that long. I don't know what he is now for the other guys that are just starting out, but a lot of times, like, I'd say 20% and paying your insurance, I feel like is a fair number. Then if you want to throw extras in there, like dispatching and some other things like that, then okay, then 25% or 30%. But if you're just paying insurance and you're doing 30% and you're not getting anything out of it, then, Liam, what are you doing? Why are you picking your nose?
I'm 100.
And I don't think it's fair. That's just me. $10K Canadian? Come on, I gotta look that up now. That would be a little brutal, I would think. But up here, like down here where I'm at, like common rail engines, complete engines go for like $5,000. So let's roll. Come on, there we go. So they go for like $5,000. So I figured I'd be fair and sell it for $3,000. Oh wow, yeah, I would love them. Do you think Jasper trannies are any good, and can you hotshot without a dually truck? So someone just buys you out and you get loads through them. So basically, I'm gonna break this question down. So first thing, do you think Jasper trannies are any good? I don't have any experience with them, so I wouldn't know. Can you hotshot without a dually? Yes, you can, but you have to be very wary on your axle rating for the rear axle. It is very easy to go overweight. My truck came with a 6,000 pound axle rating. That's insanely low. Put a dually axle under it, and they look at the tire ratings. They don't ever really look at your door sticker for gross axle weight rating, but they will look at your tire rating on a single wheel and see that, you know, you have a 7,000 pound axle rating and you're overweight most of the time. Oh, I gotta finish. Can you hotshot? So someone just buys you out and you get loads through them. You have to have an authority, whether it's their authority or your authority. Either way, you have to have a DOT and MC number. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
All right, come on, Liam, chill. I will never buy new on the engine or transmission side just because it's so easy to fail. Like, I could go buy a new engine and then you do one thing wrong and the engine fails. Whereas I can go get a used engine that's going to last me at least 200,000 miles. At 200,000 miles, that should gross you, if you're only doing $1 a mile, that should gross you at least 200 grand on top of the YouTube content. So a used engine, just for my situation, just works the best. $3 for $4 Canadian change. Okay. You have a video of the 5.9 running. I don't have one of that one. I could probably get it running with some starter fluid, but I don't know how 5.9s do. So basically, like, my logic is if I sell this engine and it goes in something and there's anything wrong with the engine, yes, I'd take responsibility for that and make it right. But that's basically all I can do. I didn't have the juice to get the thing running, and I'm in a hurry to get it gone because I don't have the room in the shop. So if nobody buys it, we will be buying a truck to put that engine in regardless. So it just won't be the white truck. Wow, that stuff is pretty brutal. Yeah, so my dad and I were talking about it, and he's like, look, if nobody buys it, we'll get on Copart auction, and we'll just go and buy a truck that needs an engine, and we'll just put that engine in it. There we go. What are you doing back there?
I'm trying to...
Do you have any experience or stories about U-ship? I don't, but I would like to try them. Because I want to go back to power only and try that out again for like the local stuff. And there's like nothing local for power only right now. Like, I saw 2 good loads the other day and they're gone like immediately. It's all cars on Central, and freight is what I might go to as well. But absolutely, Julian. Yeah. The thing with, like, the whole politics thing, I've told people, like, that's about the extent as I'll go with politics. I'm not gonna bring it too much into it. I just thought it was a funny meme. I'm not too big into the memes anymore, though, because I deleted my Facebook, but brake clean is a lot easier on engine instead of starter fluid. Don't mind me, can't text. What did you do with your trailer? My trailer's actually right next to me. Let me see. Trailer's right there. There's my truck. There's my CRV. So I need that CRV sold too. It sprung a tranny leak, and it's like, damn, I was gonna sell you. And then I started driving it around, and I'm like, interesting. Something doesn't seem right. And I look under that, and there's like a little puddle, and I'm just like, wow, you suck. So it waited to break until I was selling it. That thing has been absolutely flawless until I'm like, I'm gonna sell it. And then it has a tranny leak, and I'm just like, ugh. So, because I drove that thing down to Virginia to go get the doors, I never had a single issue with that. Once we did the wheel bearings, I paid to get this done. I didn't do the wheel bearings. Did the wheel bearings, axle, and front brakes. And it's like, kind of sucks that this happened now, because I haven't had a single issue since then. I know, and that's a lot of people. Like, I got that one video almost up to 200,000 views because of that one camper. Oh, I love doing stuff like that. I love it. Yeah. No, trailer, I will never sell my trailer. I love this Kaufman trailer. Oh, I love it. I will never get rid of it. The other thing I want to get, like, I have some ideas for trailers that I want to get in my head. I definitely want to get a boat trailer at some point. Something that I can do like 40 foot or 30 foot, something like that. Somewhere in between. I've seen tri and quad axle trailers. I think a quad would be pretty cool, but I don't know how practical it would be. So tri-axle would probably. I want to get a wedge at some point. Tri-axle, because apparently they are a lot more stable than the tandem dualies. Even though the tandem dualies rated more, the tri-axle is a lot enabler, which I prefer the safety over it. I definitely want to get a 40-foot tandem dually trailer at some point, and 20-foot 14K bumper pull pintle hitch at some point as well. So I'm not in any hurry to get this stuff, but it's all stuff that is in the plans in the future years to come. So anytime I buy a trailer, I will not sell the trailer ever. Yeah. So as for the CRV, it's like, yeah, it'd be cool to keep it, but it's like, I don't have a need for it anymore. I have my Accord, I have her CRV, and we're also getting the Ram Charger. We're picking that up probably April, so that's mine. And it's like, I really do have too many vehicles that don't serve enough of a purpose for me to have multiples of them. What's up, Mike? So that's just my logic there. The CRV needs to go. And now I have 2 trucks. I'm perfectly content with 2 trucks. I want to get the white truck built first, and then we'll talk about getting a third one down the road. A lot of guys have been wanting me to get a semi. I would love to get one just to have it. I've said in previous videos, if you watch some of the things, I'm not sure which video. See ya. I'm not sure which videos they would be, but I know I've said, hey, I definitely want to get a semi just to have it. But as for hauling with it, like, I would love to do a build on one like Greg A's. I love his Peterbilt, and I would love to do one just like that. Really, really low, stretched frame. A little bit bigger on the sleeper, though. The coffin sleeper is a little bit too small for me, I think. So just my logic, yeah, Peterbilt 379, I would want one. So, but ultimately, like, also people got to realize too, I want to be home every day. I will be home every day. So I can't buy things that just don't make sense. 5.9 in the CRV. If the CRV wasn't a perfectly good vehicle, I would consider it. I would consider it in the what do you call it? In the Ram Charger. I would consider that in the Ram Charger, but I'd rather do a 12-valve because it's mechanical. Yeah, big rig money. I know. These guys make good, but at the same time, it's like, I just want it pretty enough that I don't want to drive it. Like, I just want to look at it. Do you need a diesel for power only? Yes and no. Depends on what you want to do. If you're going to be pulling big, massive fifth wheels, yeah, just get the diesel. But if you're going to be doing small stuff like small campers and whatnot, then, I mean, you can get away with it. Look at Humble Hotshot. He's running a single wheel 2500 and he's doing fine. Some of the loads he pulls, you could absolutely do with a semi, but I did do a video on, do you absolutely need a fifth wheel to do power only? I feel like this was an older video, but I feel like I did a pretty good explanation as to why you should get a fifth wheel. And if you're going to run fifth wheel, you might as well run a diesel. I'm not like the biggest fan of it, but I will say that Greg A and Whistle and Diesel are the 2 YouTubers that I will watch every video no matter what. Those are the only 2 YouTubers that can get me to do that. Every video no matter what. So I'm not a fan of every one of his projects, but I still watch every one of his videos. I actually have some Greg A boxes at the house. My fiance got me a present. And get this, this is funny, right? So I watch all of Greg's videos. He said if you buy anything from his website that he's going to send a poster with it. Well, I got a poster. She showed me this poster. She's like, what is this? And I'm like, did you buy me a Greg A something for or Wrenchworks something for Christmas? And she's like, no. And I was like, it literally says right there on the poster, Greg A. And that's his truck with his trailer with his 2 trucks on the trailer. And I'm just like, that's a cool poster. Don't you get rid of that. And she's like, damn it. I'm just looking at her. I'm like, all right, now which hat did you get me? And she's like, and she just walked away. She's like, she busted herself because she showed me the poster. Let's see. Big rig, big problems. Yes. Like I said, I want to build a big rig, but I just want to look at it. Like, I wouldn't want to drive it just because it's like, it's perfect. Certainly not like my black truck. I built my black truck to drive. This thing is as much of a, Liam, cover your ears. As much of a shit box as possible. Okay, you can uncover your ears now. They swear way worse than that in the school. Some of the things that he's told me, wow, I'm surprised that schools are even allowed nowadays with everybody offended by everything. But yeah, so this thing was built to drive. Depends on the Dodge. Every year has their own problems. What's up, Braxton? Oh, come on. You can't tell me, John, you can't tell me that you didn't love that last video with the school bus. That, I had to watch that video. I watched it once. I was like, this is hilarious. And then I went back and watched it a second time with my fiance. That was a good video. I absolutely love that video. Also, him destroying that black Dodge. I was like, that is awesome. Oh man, it's like, I don't know. I love the videos. I do. Absolutely. It's just me. I wish I had the money to do that. Maybe one day, but I wish I had the money to do that. No, so when I said about the sleeper on the white truck, it's gonna be in the back seat like I did before. I'm just gonna have a mattress like right back here. I want a nice setup back here. I want a TV. Like I want the white truck that I can get in it and just drive. Like that's gonna be the family doesn't go in that truck. That is strictly a work truck. Whereas this one, this bad boy is getting a 6-inch stack. This thing's getting just all of the horsepower. So yeah, this thing is going to be like my local just beat around when it breaks. Then we'll take the white truck. That'll be my longer hauler. So I haven't watched a Cletus video in a long time. I'm still subscribed, but I haven't watched one.
What?
Wow, only one in the country. Yeah, I saw that. I like Diamond C, but I'm not a fan of that trailer that he has. Also, him giving that trailer away opens up a lot of issues, whereas I doubt anybody who's going to win that trailer has a CDL. And if you're going to run that trailer commercially, there is no way you're derating that trailer that low. That is a 25K trailer. They got the highway pretty screwed. That is brutal. Let's see, just going through the comments.
Make us all black.
Kids cuss like sailors. Yeah, it's like some of the things these kids learn in school, and then they have the internet in there. It's like, this kid comes home the one day, he's like, hey, my friend said this. And I was like, where'd you learn that? And he's like, well, he learned it from so-and-so. And it's like, wow. U-Ship, I don't know. I've never personally dealt with U-Ship, but I'd like to try them just to give people the experience of them. And that's kind of why another reason, like I'm jumping around a lot because I want to give people different experiences. Like I did the power only thing. I did the car hauling. Now it's like, now that I'm going to try to be local, I want to try and give people like, can you be home every day experience? I also want to try, how is U-Ship? Like things like that, and give people real world, like my experience. But I don't know if we have, U-Ship. I'll have to talk to him about it, but maybe we'll try it. John, are you talking about with Greg or whistling? Damn. Damn it. You got it. Damn it.
No, I just want to see if it matches.
I don't know, probably.
No, that's way different.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think he meant to destroy the school bus that quick. He did say that was an accident because he wanted to make a few videos on that, and then he just, whoops, it went into a tree. I watched Goon Squad. I watched one series when they were doing the dually build. I watched every one of them, and I was dying to see more. I absolutely loved it. So my other logic too is like, I want to build trucks. Like this truck has built, you know, it's pretty much done. It's like, I can throw little parts at it here and there, but there's really nothing left to do unless I want to start spending crazy money. Whereas the white truck, I'm going to build that truck the way that I want it, but then it's going to get used. Like you look at Greg A, and by the way, no hate on Greg A, because I absolutely love his videos, but he builds all these trucks, and then the only ones that really get used are the race trucks. And even then, sometimes you don't get to see most of it. So the 05, I think, was his pretty much most consistent build because he ran it and he actually uses it and on the street and everything and on the racetrack But most of these builds really don't get used. And that's kind of what I want to try to do is when I get bigger in YouTube, I still want to stick to Hotshot, but I want to like build a truck, now go out and test it. Okay, what's the weak points? What's this and that? And then, you know, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself on it, but maybe someday I build a truck, I test it, I work through it, and I'm like, okay, hey, let's do a giveaway, or hey, let's sell it to somebody, or something like that, and just keep going around, build something, use it, break it, use it, and keep going. We'll see how the future goes, but if YouTube keeps being promising, every month is more and more with the views and the ad revenue. So it's like someday in the future, maybe it's possible. We'll see. But
can I tell him something that I like? The only truck I like from Greg is that 12 valve.
which 12 valve? He has many 12 valves.
The
You don't
gray-
like you don't like
gray
the
one.
you don't like the new dually? You don't like his fat dually?
No, I like the dually, but I like the
Are you getting
The
sick?
gray.
Are you getting sick?
I like the gray 12 valve more. I like the gray 12.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that thing is insane. They're doing a lot of powder coat work on that. I can't believe you don't like the dually.
I do like
The dually's my favorite one. I like his 18.
I like a dually.
Yeah, I want to do more of these lives and whatnot and talk to you guys, but I feel like a live at some point, like, they'll get boring for some people. So it's like, I want to kind of change it up. More than just, hey, ask me the same question that was asked last time type deal. So it's like, it's kind of hard, and then you got to repeat yourself a lot. So it's like, I love doing these. I've been doing more of these lately than I've ever done. And it's like, I like it, but I feel like at some point people are going to get tired of it. So I'm trying to find ways to keep the content as fresh as possible. Yeah, so Paul, the thing with the white truck, like the black truck is just going to be all out, don't care if it breaks, I have the white truck as a backup. The black truck or the white truck is as reliable as possible if the black truck is a test truck. Anything that works on the black truck, we move to the white truck. Anything that doesn't work on the black truck does not go to the white truck. That's my logic. So that'll be a good daily driver. It needs to be comfortable. TV in the back, sleeper in the back. Comfort, reliability, super good on maintenance. I really want to spend the money and actually make the maintenance part of that. I don't want to be breaking stuff like I do on my black truck.
Daddy, you made that was backwards actually.
How much? I don't know how much it can tow. Legally, I can only tow 17,000 pounds. How much have I towed? I've grossed physically 32,000, a little over 32,000 pounds from PA to Florida once. And I was doing 70 miles an hour the whole trip. Other than hills, I had to slow down to like 45, but 70 miles an hour on the flats all day. Now, boy, I remember when I was a kid and it was bomb threats like every other week at Perry County. Loud and Proud I only watch when he gets like a third gen dually.
Daddy, did you?
Mike says he's a Liam fan. See, you got a smile out of him. Whistling. Yeah, I don't know. I like some of his rants, but that's just me. No, I definitely don't. Rodney says you're all that in a bag of chips. That's a compliment. He doesn't know how to take being what would you say? Should we call you famous? Not yet. Someone, let's go Brandon Transport. No, I have an idea. Like, I wanted to do CP Logistics because, like, I'm kind of stuck with the CP in the name, Central Pennsylvania, which actually it's kind of ironic. I live in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is also CP. So it's like, But yeah, I think CP Logistics is going to be sometime early next year. But I won't be getting my authority or anything. I just want to have the LLC open. So I'll get my authority once everything is like paid off debt free. Yeah, that was funny with the trailer going into the tree. I've done that, Paul.
How about this happens?
I don't know. I didn't see too much about that. I follow his Instagram and whatnot. I wish he'd post more. But that dude is making so much money outside of YouTube. It's just crazy how much money that dude's making because he found a way to really like just work with hate and make that like he basically on my level but a million times more. Like, cause I was working with that too. It's like, I'll post some controversial stuff every now and again, like a stack. People are like, oh man, I don't like that. But then they come back and watch. And it's like, I was getting a lot of hate for a while there, but the hate was adding to the viewers and the subscriber count. So it was like, it was pretty cool, but he found a way to do it to just, oh man, he's on an absolute another level. See ya. Want to see a Jake video?
Hey, Daddy.
What?
Did you know that? How about all the broken parts on the white truck? Why can't they come to the black truck?
What?
Why can't all the broken parts on that come to this truck?
I don't want the broken parts off of that. I want them sold. A dent in my fender.
Yep.
Let's see. Maybe Whistling Diesel can elaborate with you and deliver a camper after he demolished it. Yeah. I wouldn't mind collaborating with him, but I don't really want to bother him either. It's one of those things, like, you can only imagine, like, I know how many DMs I get. I can only imagine what guys that are 100 times bigger than me get. Yes. I'm telling people, the white Ram will get washed as soon as people buy this bed. And since there's so many more people in here now, I'm going to come out here. And I'm going to show you guys just how the bed is underneath. Okay? Told people I want $1,000 for the bed. Look underneath here. Look how clean that is. There is not a speck of rust underneath this bed at all. Also, CRV's for sale. Transmission started leaking. I put it up for $3. But at this point, I don't care what it sells for because I just want it off my insurance. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to fix the transmission. But it still runs and drives. You just got to put tranny fluid in it. I hate to do it, but it's like, I just want the damn thing gone. I have an 8-year-old Liam. Liams are awesome. Appreciate you, Mike. He appreciates you too. He's over here smiling. 2005 Ram 2500 towing capacity is around 9K from factory. Commercial use is different. So here's the thing with tow ratings. They're all BS. When you are a commercial vehicle or a personal vehicle, it doesn't matter at all. As long as you are stickered for the amount that you are going to be towing, and every one of your individual axle ratings are underweight, and each individual GVWR of the truck and the trailer are underweight. So, like, it basically goes to logic. If you try to hook up a 25K fifth wheel trailer up to a Ford Ranger, okay, obviously it's not going to work because you're going to be over the factory GVWR. If you weigh the truck and the trailer together and the axle ratings of the truck are both over the actual GVWR, obviously you can't tow it. But with these 3500s, you can tow pretty much. I think V-Belt and Son, he's got his 08 Ram 5500. He's got that thing stickered for 45,000 pounds. It's a third gen. Like, they're nowhere near tow rated for that from the factory. But it goes to and that's California. As long as you are stickered for the amount, each individual axle's underweight, and each combination, your truck and your trailer, as long as they're both under that GVWR weight-wise, you don't need to worry about it. So I know plenty of people that have third gens at 26,000 pounds. They only have a GCWR from the factory of 23,000, but there's no proof of that. If there's a sticker on your door that says GCWR, you're screwed. But most trucks don't come with that. That's where DOT can't do anything about it. What's up, Josh? Not much. Just trying to get back to work, but we're going Monday to sign papers in Indiana now. We're going to do it just without having to go over there. So, and then I'm going to be local from now on. So, what's up? I have that blue bumper that I showed on my Instagram. That's what's going on the white truck. I want the white truck to be as light as possible. Whereas my black truck is, this truck weighs 9,500 pounds. This thing is stupid heavy. Yeah, Whistling Diesel gets half his videos removed. It's like, good videos. No flat deck on the white truck. It's getting mega cab flares just like the black truck. No flatbeds. You ever heard of silicone spray to start diesel? No, I wouldn't spray anything in them. What's up, Louie? Hey, let me know when you're ready to move that thing on Sunday, because, like, I don't know. I'm ready to, like, I'm tired of sitting around the house. I feel like it'd be a good tow test. There's 9,000 pounds, so we're going to tow, what, 15,000 going out to New Jersey? So let me know. F-250, 2,600 bucks. Wow. I just want 1,000. Someone come pick this bed up. Someone come pick this motor up too. But yeah. So are you talking about with the VGT controller? Yeah, 9,000 pounds is what your equipment weighs, and then my trailer's 6,400. So we're going to be towing, that'd be about 15,500 pounds. So 15,500 plus a 9,500 pound truck. 15,500, 9,500. Yeah, it'll be pretty heavy. Appreciate you, Mike. Still live. What's up, Dixie? Louie, where in New Jersey am I heading? Because I can head out early Sunday. I don't care. I'm ready to just move. I want to work this truck. Well, all right. You're late to the party by a long shot. But here's the thing. We had 2 loads that we were looking at taking down to Orlando because the company that I'm going to be leasing under, he had a driver, a company driver. His truck broke. The torque converter exploded. My thing was I was going to go down and get it, right? Well, I couldn't do it until tonight, and I wouldn't have been there tomorrow. They wanted the load dropped today, or yesterday even. So like, all right, well, we can't do that. So he went and got an Enterprise truck and headed down there. I was going to so we changed plans. I was like, okay, I'll head over to Indiana. Let's do paperwork tomorrow. Well, apparently his stuff's not open. The lawyers and the insurance isn't open Saturday. So like, well, I was trying to find a load out there, or even deadhead it. That didn't work out. So now we have to wait till Monday we're going to do all the paperwork and stuff on Monday and then get rolling. And then I'm just going to try to be a local driver. So we have a load on Sunday though. 100%. Louis, as long as it's under 88 inches, I will definitely grab it. I got to get the CRV and my white truck off of my trailer. Yeah, time definitely flies. Aha. What part of New Jersey is that? I think I'm going to go home and get me some
grilled cheese.
Yeah, we're going to get some grilled cheese. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which part. No, actually, quite the opposite. Everything's good on the truck. I did break a piece of that coolant cap the other day, blew out on me, and I didn't have an air filter. Hamilton. I didn't have a filter on the turbo, so it's shooting up into the hood and then direct shot into the turbo. So I'm burning straight coolant. Oh, it was great. You should have seen all the smoke coming out the exhaust. Oh yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna head home, guys. Let's get this thing started. Nothing blew up. I'm ready to get this thing to work. Joe, when you coming down here to America? All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna pretty much cut this out here. We're gonna head. I'm gonna head home, go get some grilled cheese, and we'll go from there. So, appreciate you guys. March. Let me know when you're in. Maybe we'll go. You bugged me on Snapchat enough. Maybe we'll go have some lunch or something. John, South Jersey. Call me later. Be safe. All right. Appreciate you guys. See you next one. 3 things. Sell my motor, sell my bed, and sell my CRV. Appreciate you guys. See ya. Send them to my Instagram, which is linked in the description. Yeah, send me messages on Instagram. Also, it's Mia. Send me a message on Instagram if you get one. Make them Instagram and send me a message. I'll be down there Sunday. So appreciate you guys. See ya. Liam, see ya. He says bye. See ya.